Hello everyone, my name is Mika TAKAHASHI. Are you good at cooking? I'm not good at cooking, but I'm already college student, so I want to make delicious things. So I focused on the cookies because it is easy to give. Please look at this graph. It is the result of the questionnaire that I had asked about 100 people. According to the graph, all people like cookies, but please look at this picture. This is the cookies I've ever made. As the picture shows that these tastes were so bad and these looks not good. So I decided to improve the quality of the cookie in this project. Here is today's outline. Okay, let's start. My goal is to make delicious and good looks cookies. So I made cookies every Wednesday, and the next day I gave them to certain people. After that, I hear them the evaluation, and after hearing the opinion of the cookie, I changed the recipe. These three members helped me, and I made cookies based on this recipe. By the way, I found it on a website called Cookpad. There is a lot of recipe in that site. In first week, I tried to cook cookies based on the recipe. The cookies dough was easy to handle because it had cold in the refrigerator, but from now on then it was difficult. I baked the cookie for 40 minutes, but I made a dried cookie that mouth dries. So I gave that cookie for the 3 person and in this class, but the evaluation was so bad, especially here. The next week, I changed the baking time from 14 minutes to 20 minutes, and I reducing the amount of butter from 80 grams to 40 grams in order to improving texture. And in addition, I made the cookie of the shape. The evaluation was here. In the third week and fourth week, I focused on the looks of the cookie. I used powder, coloring powder, and green tea powder. The looks was improved, but the texture didn't improve. So the evaluation wasn't well. So I felt that this situation was so serious. So I think of it. I have used powder without mixing, and I used here only when the material mixed. So I changed it. I used here plastic bag, and I entered the powder and material. Then the material shaked. As doing so, my hand doesn't dirty, and I using many tools, so I could make good looks cookies. In the last week, sadly, I forgot to buy eggs and butters, but I tried to make cookies without using eggs. I used margarine instead of the butter, and I made it for 20 minutes. In the next week, I asked 3 persons. The evaluation was here. I surprised that the eggs involved the texture. I make cookies for 5 weeks now, so I found 3 things. The first is that, second is that, third is that. In the first week, in the third weeks, I used only 3 different ingredients, so I made it so cheaply, and I used plastic bag, so my hand doesn't dirty. And please look here. I think it looks so better. So I think my project was successful, but there are a lot of cookies in the world, so I want to make more delicious cookies. So I try to eat. What I handed out is the cookie as the last week's recipe. So I want to ask your impression. So please tell me. Thank you for listening.